Hi Carlisle, thanks for the opportunity to showcase my beautiful motorcycle. My name is Che, aka AK Deluxe Rider. I get the name for being in beautiful Anchorage, Alaska. And of course, Deluxe, as I have a 2006 Harley-Davidson Softail Deluxe. This motorcycle has the 88 cubic inch V-twin, and it has a 5-speed transmission in it. Honestly, I would definitely prefer a 6-speed. The 88 seems to get around pretty well. It's got the white walls and nostalgic look, but it also has fuel injection. I've also got the Vance & Hines shorty pipes, and it's got the stage 1 download, which basically gives a better fuel mapping and makes a world of difference when you're riding. So with this bike, I've owned many others before it, but this bike I chose mainly for the nostalgic look and then also for the seat height. You'll see a lot of ladies like to ride these bikes too because it's low. And I definitely like the low rider style and feel for things. Some of the upgrades I'm looking at will be either some beach bars or some ape hangers. So it's not stock, but it has a long way to go before it's where I want it. Now with Harley-Davidson motorcycles, their platform is one of the most customizable in all of the world. You could literally build yourself a Harley-Davidson with aftermarket parts alone. So the sky's the limit. And I kind of joke around, if you want to have the most unique Harley-Davidson, leave it stock. But this is my bike. It's got about 10,000 miles on it. I'm the second owner. And when I purchased this bike, I was looking at brand new models, but unfortunately here in Alaska, it's pretty limited supply. The dealership here is great, but they didn't have the color combination I wanted. And after growing up most of my life buying motorcycles that I could afford rather than the ones I wanted, I held off and got the color combo and the style that I wanted, especially since the style of this was 80% of the reason that I picked it. Now this bike is great for around town. It's got enough power that it puts most cages in their place when needed, and it's also fun to stretch out on the highway with. The floorboards are super comfortable, and on my crash bar here, or engine guard as they like to say, I also have highway pegs, so when you're out on long stretches, you can kick your feet out in front of you and really relax. This bike, I've planned on doing a few more mods aside from the ape hangers. I'm going to get some new rims for it. I really like that West Coast look with the 21-inch front spoked rims and the white walls with it. So that's another upgrade that I'm looking at adding to it. Now from the factory, it comes with an alarm system on your key fob, so you can't actually start this motorcycle unless the key fob is within 5 or 10 feet of it, which is great. I don't have to have the key inside of it. I just unlock the ignition and turn it for active when I am looking to go for a ride. And of course, nothing sounds like a Harley. So compared to metric bikes that are great, reliable, maybe a little better performance-wise, they don't have the craftsmanship or the soul. Now the soul is the touch of the intangibles that you can't quite put your finger on, but it's something that Harley-Davidson has and everyone else has tried to emulate. There's other models that have it too, Ducatis, Triumphs. They all have that intangible something that just connects with the rider. It's a smooth riding bike, even at idle and at stoplights you feel a little bit of vibration, but for the most part it's a smooth riding bike, especially at speed. It has no problem doing highway speeds. I've had this one at 110 miles an hour, and honestly, that's faster than I'm looking to go anyways. I also have a Insta-Clip removable windshield, which makes this a great bike when it's cold. Being that I live in Alaska, usually around October I start putting my windshield back on it. But this has been an amazing bike. The fit and finish is fantastic and superb. It's not something that will be matched on most metric cruisers. And for the money, it has a high retail value. So even though, resale value, sorry. So even if you are looking at like a Yamaha V-Star, which is an excellent bike, you'll notice, check on Craigslist, that the resale value on those is much lower than what you have on your Harley-Davidsons. So again, I want to go ahead and thank you for having the spotlight on me and my Softail Deluxe. But thanks again, and have a wonderful day. People are going to hear that coming.
AK Deluxe Rider, Project Livewire.
This is a Suzuki Boulevard M109R, and she is a beast, and she is definitely a looker. I definitely got some people checking me out on this bike.